Look at this beautiful sunshine in the palm trees. Boom, baby, boom. Rise and shine. It's your morning marijuana motivation time. And also, today is my birthday. Yes, dude, I'm fucking here in my fucking bungalow, chilling in the fucking sunshine, waking up to music that is mine. I'm literally fucking DJing this morning. I was DJing last night. They tried to stop me, but I can't be stopped when you have a dream. You don't want to waste your life. That's what we're gonna have this morning. And DJing and thoughts and grind and action and design and a life by design was what this whole mission was about in the first place. Life by design seems to be what we're all trying to figure out or get or make in our lives, right? We're all trying to have this life that we envision or see in our mind's eye, or sometimes you get vision, sometimes you get this flash, if you will, of what life was supposed to be like or what you would like your life to look like if you were happy, right? Yeah. Yes, bless, bro. I'm 44 years old, man. That just happened. Taurus in the house, man. Zodiac sun shirts. Your boy Marky Saint. We're gonna do the morning marijuana motivation this morning, but really have the conversation about not wasting your life. A lot of people have been giving me the birthday messages, and they think it's on 420, right? But it's actually on 421. And what's really cool about having this birthday, right, and having my life is that I didn't waste it. And there's a lot of people out there that would just love to waste their lives on social media or getting people to believe in their virtue signaling or um, being jealous and someone else is living the life that you wish you had. This was a whole test of my will. This whole year, and every time I travel, do I have the gumption? Do I have the balls to wear it all, dude? You know, to wear all that encompasses life, and that includes wins, losses, includes aging, includes experience, it includes so many other different things I can't even count. Let me get some on my butt. Get this mattress going. Let's get a joint going, and let's talk about life. Shall we? Shall we? That's all I did. What I did with my whole life was take an experiment of what would happen if I applied myself. What if I put the same amount of time that I was in jail? You want my life for 3 grams of weed? I got over 30 grams of weed, and you would have given me, I don't know, 5 years of prison for something like this. And it's not really cool. You know, it's not cool to try to get up and go into your life and something goes wrong and it doesn't go right, and you feel like life's too scary to actually live. But like I was talking with my friends, you know, mm, it's all about the end game in the end. End game. It's all about the end game in the end because none of us are going to make it out alive. You know, none of us are going to have a golden parachute more than someone else. You know, not one of us is leaving unscathed in this life. And what really started to dawn on me was not many people live before they die. For sure you were going to die. For sure this game is going to end. We talk about friends that didn't make it. I talk about my trip. This trip literally started because some of my friends didn't make it in the end. I'd like to dedicate part of this show not only to my friend Amber Smith, because she's having a baby, and I want all my donations, Thanksgiving, to go to her and her new baby, a Taurus baby, Taurus baby, Taurus baby, Taurus babies that are coming out now, all the Taurus babies, you know. I wanted something to go to her, and then also shout out to my friends that didn't get to make it in this life. You know, I got a couple friends that didn't get to make it. Shout out to Terry Zwirling. I think he would have been about 65 years old. No, 58 years old, something like that. He didn't make it. Chris Suapia. Chris, you're always going to be my homie, man. Since the since the first time we hung out, you were always going to be a friend of mine, and it's sad that you're no longer alive. Didn't even make it to the hospital. Let's stay alive. Damon, you know, Damon Reeder, he had a heart attack, or he had a collapsed lung, or something failed, or maybe he was abusing the drugs too much. But I'm living proof that you keep living, right? Like it was so hard to lose friends. One, two, three. I don't know what's going to happen for sure, but I know I'm going to die for sure, and I better live because all these other motherfuckers. When my demon died, first thing out of my mouth was, "No fucking way." I said, "You must be joking." Hmm. You must be joking because he's my age, or would have been my age. So I've been traveling for the last year, since April 4th to April 4th. It's now April 21st, 2024. I am now 44 years old. I was born 1980, before computers, the full last of the analog age. And now on my birthday, I sit here with my arms folded, thinking about a life that I've lived all the way into this jungle, as the cloud color comes over and I'm smoking fucking Doja. And these are my friends that used to hang out with me. You know, my buddy Terry Zorling, one of the last things he told me is, "Mark, how old are you now?" I was like, "I'm 40." What was that? 43. And he's like, "Oh man, you're about to get more pussy than you ever got in your whole entire life." Last thing this guy ever fucking told to me. I can't fucking believe it. I haven't seen Chris in years. Pia. You know, that was how he used to make me pronounce his last name. And then Damon, just out of nowhere, being my age. And I just reflect on life, because it's like I could have easily died. I could have easily died the day 15 years ago when I got in the motorbike accident, right? I could have easily died when I was in South Korean prison just getting up. But at the same time, in my mind, I knew that the time was going to be spent irregardless of me, right? Irregardless if you're in a good mood, bad mood, love somebody, want to move on, want to fucking make something happen. You don't. Your life is in your own hands. Your time is not. And that's like the big aha moment of my life, was like this timing that we have. I'm gonna make some good weed here. I'm gonna make a joint with you. This time that we have on this planet is super precious. I mean, some of the babies, most of my babies, none of my babies have made it. I've had multiple abortions in my life. This leads my brain because that's what's going on right now. But it's the truth of the matter. You know, there aren't a lot of people out there that are trying to bring life into this world. There's a lot of people that are trying to tear life down. I know that much. There's a lot of people that have killed life. There's a lot of people that have made my life not so easy. You know what I mean? And at the same time, I'm the one that's got to take it easy on my life. I'm the one that's got to sit there on time and sit at nature bar and just let the waves crash by, and just smoke my little joints, and reflect on a life that has been lived. I put some fucking what do you call it? I put some miles on these tires, bro. I put some. There's a lot of scar tissue that I wish you saw. Sarcasm, Mr. Know It All. Check the eyes and I'll kiss you, cause with birds of shed. With birds of shed, it's a lonely view. And with birds of shed, it's a lonely view. And with birds of shed, it's a lonely view. You know what I mean? Like really singing, really being alive, really eating good food that I wanted to eat, really being around good friends and doing cool things. Today we're gonna go to Everflow and eat some handmade peanut butter, and I was gonna do the show from there, but it's like not the environment for doing a live show. But you know, I can't believe I made it to 44. I really thought I was going to stop at 24. You know, so many things that were trying to stop me last night. They were trying to stop me from DJing. You know, there's the people that can't wait to be rude and can't wait to fuck up their own mood, bro. And it's what I really kind of learned about life, is that's when you start wasting life. You start wasting your life in past emotions, or riling yourself up and making trouble where there wasn't any, and you know what I'm talking about, overthinking and oversimplifying, and not concentrating, and worrying, and all these things. They are still on the clock. They're on your clock and you don't fucking know it. You're on an elevator close moment. You know, you got the you got the CEO in the elevator with you, going all the way to the top floor, and you only have 30 seconds to close them, and you're over there babbling about your personal shit, or your mind is just going from thing to thing and can't concentrate. And then you wonder why your ideas aren't launching. You wonder why you're not living, and you wonder why it's not your life. And I'm like, don't waste your life. Don't waste the whole time up that motherfucking elevator on something that was bullshit in the first place. You know, we bullshit the fuck out of ourselves. We tell ourselves all sorts of lies that we want to believe. We want to live a lie. We want everybody else to live the lie with us. And the first thing that ain't going to happen is the universe is not going to live in the same dystopia as you want to. You know, you might want to pretend and put on airs, everything's all right. You know, I'm an empath, I'm a super empath, I'm narcissistic. All those things imply, even if you say you're narcissistic, all those things imply more power than you actually have. Go ahead, I'll wait. I'll wait. Let them go by. Let them go by. I'm gonna make this joint. I'm gonna spark it and smoke with you guys because that's my birthday and it's my motherfucking morning motivation and it's already the day after 420 and it's 421 and I got fucking 5 different bags of fucking weed and 100 grams of fucking weed and probably down to fucking 95 grams. But god damn, I set it off. God damn, just to be able to wake up in a bungalow with the sun shining through and I can take a shower and last night the moon was shining through as well and then I can get up with some fresh air and fresh water, swallow it, have my body fucking perform for me. I am in a extremely grateful mood. I am in an attitude where, you know, things don't always go my way and that's fine. Maybe I don't get the girl in the end or maybe my mind's occupied. But one thing I did not waste was my time. I was like, you're gonna keep me in a cell for 5 years over 3 grams of weed when I didn't hurt anybody, just to try to prove a point that the law is the law and you might scare off some more people, but you're not scared off anybody, bro. All you're trying to do is take other people's talent and waste it. And believe it or not, if we're living in a harsh reality, if we start talking truth to each other, right? You know you're wasting your time too. And it fucking sucks because life is gonna just keep dripping by, and it looks so slow going through the hourglass and just grain by grain. But the truth of it is, you still remain in your life. You don't get to wake up to be like somebody else. It's your body, it's your health. All these things add up, and regardless if you were concentrating on it or not, it is going to evaporate right in front of you, just like water and anything else you've ever seen. It is going to disappear like a fart in the wind, and that's how we end up not winning in the end. We end up not doing anything about it, bro. We get like maybe a fart of an idea, and we'll just be like, nah, another Cheeto. You know, let me throw another Cheeto in my mouth. But now, when I get an idea, I do something about it. We were talking to the drunk girl last night. She's like, I'm fucked, mate. I'm off my tits, mate. You know, mate, this, that, la, la, la. No, I shouldn't be on my bike. I shouldn't be drunky drivey. And it was just like, yeah, bro, you shouldn't be doing it. Now, are you going to do something about it? It's easy to say it. It's not so easy to do it. And that's why just do it Nike, because the rest of us are just going to let it go by. No intensity, no sense of urgency. No, oh man, I'm on the clock. No, you think you're entitled, right? You're not tired, you're uninspired. You really think you got time on the clock. Well, I'm living for all the 3 friends I mentioned earlier because it's the fucking truth. They're not alive anymore. They don't even have a credit card. They don't have a social security number. They don't have a fucking opportunity, wish, or prayer. They are 6 feet underground and they are no longer with me. And this whole time, they've been traveling along with me. We were the same age. We were going to the same fucking vacations. We would, you know, hang out, going to the same events. And then I look around and they're missing. My friends are missing, bro. My friends are dead. I'm thinking Fred's dead and he's another April baby too. Bro, that would suck. I know it. And I know my baby's dead too. Yeah, and I know I'm emotional and I get that way. Yeah, that's true. That's all true. But I felt it, bro. I felt it in my bones, Jones, that I had to do something. Something with this heart. And I wasn't just going to let it go by without a spark, without something that I could just say, hey, I made this shirt, or hey, I made this life. I came out in the middle of the jungle with no money and it still provided. You know, I didn't have a single dime, and I relied on a long-term investment that I made in the place, and relied on the kindness of my friends to go around the world. And with no money, I got to see the world, bro. I went this whole year. This is my third time around the world to go from this place to that place and just fucking hang out and do my own motherfucking thing, to explore the world. And instead of being on that motherfucking couch, which I would have done anyway, I would have just sat there right next to the dogs while they shit and piss all over the motherfucking place because they're locked up in their cages and they weren't let out often enough. I was doing that before this journey started. When everybody can go, "Oh man, you're so fit. Look how much weight you lost. Look how good you look." And it's just like, you know what, man? It's how good I feel. Because if I could wish I could sit here and just give you really manic energy and just be like, "Yeah, man, I love my life," like full on, yeah, I might calm. That's what's really fucking tripping me out. I'm in calm. I'm like, man, this life is so smooth. I got friends hang out when they want to. You know what I mean? I got to eat what I wanted to eat. It's the definition of success. Fucking your boy, what's his name? Richard Branson? Not Richard Branson. Tony Robbins. Definition of success is doing what you want with who you want for as long as you want. And here I sit where I want on the planet with a body that hasn't quit on me. I can't believe I'm fucking 44, bro. I can't believe I'm in the fountain of youth. I can't believe there's not a white beard here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep it real with you. I can't believe. Well, I started to believe. How about that? Stop saying can't. I ain't got no self control. Stop saying can't. Start exhibiting these things to yourself. And this is where it came to me. This is why like life just started to it wasn't cool, it wasn't kosher, I wasn't doing the right things, you know what I mean? I was totally lost in the sauce. I was looking outside of myself for validation or for feelings. I was chasing all the wrong things, and you know what I mean. I don't even have to tell you what the wrong things are, because you know in your internal compass, and you know what the things fucking work, man. If you fucking work, if you work your ideas, if you work your soul, if you work your fucking Holy Spirit and make something fucking happen, then you get to live in it. But if you sit there and you for sure waste it and just watch it and not do anything about it, even the one vision, you're on the couch and you're horizontal and you're like, oh, I came up with that. I could have came up with that invention. You could have, but you didn't. You should have, but you wouldn't. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. If candy and nuts, if Merry Christmas, what does it say? Ifs and buts and candy and nuts. If all we, yeah, ifs and buts and candy and nuts. If we all had, what does it say? If we all had no ifs and buts, candy and nuts. If we all had Christmas, something like that. Why can't I think of this quote? We'd all have a Merry Christmas or something. I don't know. Anyway, I can't remember the actual quote. Ifs and buts and candy and nuts. I might have to look that up. But no woulda, shoulda, couldas anymore, bro. That's the life I started to live. I'm like, yo, here's the new challenge. Do something new every day. What? Now, mind you, you don't have a budget, and you can't start going like, yeah, let me jump out of a plane, let me travel the world. No, no. Literally willing yourself to do anything different than what you've been doing, bro. To keep your willpower high, to keep yourself from fucking going low. We're gonna stay high. We're gonna stay motivated and challenge this life. You're really just challenging your spirit, because it already starts whispering to you. I don't give a fuck who you are. Your spirit will whisper to you. It'll be like, hey, let's eat some good breakfast, or hey, let's go explore that cave, or hey, you can be happier. It whispers at us, bro. It really fucking does a little soft whisper. It doesn't just always explode. First the universe whispers, then it roars, and that's just the way that it works. All right, so when I'm paying attention to my life and I start to see that this day will go by, or if I stay in this feeling, I'll lose another 3 hours, or I'm not going to watch this movie because there's something that else I should be working on. All those little miniature choices, all those little opportunities to become a better human being, they all add up. Those are your bricks in the wall. So whether people recognize you or understand you, or villainize you, or whatever the fuck it is, those are your bricks, bro. That's your wall. You can be the great wall of Mark. You can be the great wall in your life that keeps you out from whatever you believe in, and whatever fear you want to perpetrate, and nobody will ever love me, or I have a INFJ style, or I'm so specific and so different that I'm so special that only one person can unlock my key, and they have to be perfect to be just like me. I'm telling you now, perfectly imperfect, bro. Honestly flawed, blessed and cursed. I just lived. I had things that I wanted to do, and that's all that mattered. It didn't matter if I had the money to do it. It doesn't matter if I understand the outcome. It doesn't matter if anybody understands me. It's my time on the clock. And I'll be damned if I'm not getting the massage. You know, your clock's ticking away, but you're probably not doing anything with the day. You probably didn't envision your day from the night before, and you didn't make it into reality. This morning, I was like, what was the other thing I wanted to do? Oh, yeah, I want to get a haircut, get a fresh cut, get a fresh meal, get on with my life, and fucking enjoy it. And that's what I'm gonna fucking do, bro. And I highly suggest you do it too. I highly suggest you get up into your life and you make it a reality, bro. And it's only gonna happen if you make it happen. That's why you don't waste your life. You know, I don't want you to waste your life. I don't want people to lose a single moment because they're so precious. It's a 4 trillion to 1 odds that you're even here on this planet alive and breathing on a planet that even fucking has air to breathe. And how dare you waste your time on things that aren't going to win anything? And then how dare you not test your life even if you're scared? That is the act of bravery. And it's not that I'm trying to live my best life or flex on these hoes or keep achieving. No, I just kept testing myself, bro. I'm like, you sitting around doing nothing anyway. Why don't you do something with your bad self? Why don't you bless up your life? You could easily just sit there and you know what results that would get. I'm sure you did it the whole weekend. I'm sure you did it fucking months in a row. And then you wake up and like, oh man, I came out of COVID and I was so overweight and everything was nobody was doing anything and I was really scared and alone and I was like, bro, I hit the road, Jack. I hit the road, Jack. As soon as COVID hit, bro, I went all the way up the whole weed coast. Shout out to Oregon, Washington. You know what I mean? I went up to Montana, Wyoming. Like after my baby died, I still went traveling. I still pushed myself because I can cry in my fucking Ferrari, bro. It's really a Prius, but I can cry in my car instead of crying my life on a couch in a room where the ocean is near. I want to do something about it. That's all. And if I really want to do something about it, I'll do something about it. It's not just lip service. You got to put in the work. You just don't expect the fucking prize from the work you didn't achieve, right? You can't get your dreams if you didn't go to sleep. You can't get the prize if you didn't pay the price. And a lot of us ain't stepping up. We're just fucking hectic in our own minds. We just want to fucking cause trouble. We want to hurt ourselves. We're so hurt inside. Someone else has to hurt with us. We can't stop the vibe. And oh, I'll just go and find another vibe, or I'll just go and find another tribe. This is an inside job, bruv. This is a motherfucking inside job. To love your life and to make it do some kind of action and then to create things. And even though the websites were down, guess what? We put the websites back up. That's right. We got the Stripe system connected. We got the GoDaddy connected. We got what else did we connect? The Prentiful connected. We connected, bro. We put in effort. And if it didn't have some kind of concentration, wherewithal day by day to just stay on something to say, okay, I don't have to be Groundhog's Day. I don't have to be ruminating. I don't have to repeat my mistakes. I can learn from the past. I can get active. Nothing like action gets over reaction. You can get over regret with action. Most people just want to live in regret. Oh, I never took the shot. Well, now you have another shot. You know what I mean? You're literally wasting your time explaining how you didn't have a shot instead of taking your shot. Do you see the difference in action? Do you see the difference in the drunk girl that was sitting there talking about, oh, mate, I'm soft, my tits, mate, blah, blah, this, that. You know what I mean? I really respect you. Yeah, let me get off my bike. Well, are you going to do something about it? Or are you just going to sit here and monologue? And the truth is if I kept monologuing and I didn't do something about it with my life, nothing would ever happen. If I just kept talking on the show and I didn't keep up on my fast or organize my appointments or keep up on my websites, just matching what I'm saying and practicing what I preach, I would have had nothing. I would have had nothing. I wouldn't have this lead. I wouldn't have these friends. I wouldn't have these opportunities. And even though I whine sometimes and I can complain and bitch that, bitches leave me, that's fine too, bro. I still have me. That's what I'm giving myself back to me, bro. I'm giving myself back a life that could have been in a prison, could have been married, could have been dead by now, bro. Psh, Psh, fuck what you heard rolling around here without motorbike helmets. Do I look like I got a proper space to you? Does this world look like it's promised to you? And it's not. It's not promised. I'm getting happy birthdays because I'm alive. Are you gonna still say happy birthday after they die? No, you might remember them, but I don't remember my friends' birthdays. They're not alive, and it becomes insignificant. So on this day, I make my life significant. On this day, I make my list of goals, and that's what I'm actually gonna do. I promised I would do that, but yeah, it's time to write them down. It's the year 2024, April 2024. Life goals. Write it at the top of the list, just like I always do. At this year, my birthday, and see what I can manifest with the next year. Everybody goes, "Year is so far away." No, it starts today. I'm using every day because not every day is promised, bro. I need all the days. It's almost like accruing, what is that called with compound interest, right? I need to compound my interest, and I need to gather all the things that I'm interested in and pound them till they cooperate with me. I'll wait. I won't wait, bro. I'm not waiting for somebody's approval. I'm not waiting until I'm comfortable. I'm using my nervousness as excitement. I'm using the spark of the idea as ignition, and I'm using my pain as fuel because Lord knows that's how this whole business got burnt up, bro. It's always a loss of love. First it was the lost love of the Russian girl, now it's lost love of the Norway girl. It's just all fuel in my fire. It's like you don't believe in me, you don't have my desire, you don't have my motherfucking passion. That's what's going on. You don't have that thud in your fucking in your chest. You don't have that pep in your step. You don't have that sense of urgency that I'm talking about. Then please get the fuck away from me. I was talking about it last night, and I'm gonna say it again. Anthony Kiedis was there with the Red Hot Chili Peppers going to fucking rehab, and they said one of you guys out of 30 are going to make it. He said, "Get the fuck out of my way. That's my spot. Get the fuck out of the way. That's my spot." It ain't you, it's me. And if it's meant to be, it's up to me. And if it's meant to be, it's up to you. And you really got to pull yourself out of the ashes, out of your ass, out of the fucking shit that you're in. Because no one else is going to come save you. No one's going to be able to jump into your mind and make you feel better or change your mood or make the world perfect. You can't nerf the world. And you can't nerf yourself. But you for sure can take a shot. You can for sure take a chance. You can for sure use this life like I've been as an experiment. I was 15 years old, pushing my hand against the fence. I'll never forget going down Boulder City High School, and I was thinking, what are these guys about? The Michael Phelps, the Michael Jordan, the Mike Tysons. What's up with all the mics? Is this thing on? Is this microphone on? Am I listening to myself? They say believe in yourself. They say have goals. They said if you always do your best, your life will turn out into a fantasy. And here I am. Here I am. Fantasy achieved. I eat what I want to eat. I go where I want to go. And I get to be who I need to be. And God willing, I'll get more heartbeats. And as I told my friends, I'm 44. If I can double up, that would be dope. You know, doubled up. Give me 88. Anything beyond that's great. Anything beyond fucking prison was fine. You know, you wanted to put me in a South Korean prison, Gucci so, for 5 years of my life, and I ended up building a business instead. I thought you were wasting so much fucking talent inside the prisons. There's so much wasted life and time going down. It's expensive wasted life too. We pay for these guys to waste their time. And instead of rehabilitating them or reenacting them or getting them back into the system, we just put them on pause. And life doesn't sit on pause. You just get older. And time will go by with or without you. Why not join the program, bro? If you can't beat them, join them. You got a better plan? Then write it down. And if you got goals, then you should be going after them. And if you want a life that you ain't never imagined, to go see things you never thought you would, or speak languages you never thought you would, or sleep with beautiful women you never thought you would, this is what I risked it for the biscuits. If sometimes I run out of money, of course. But it doesn't mean my life stops. It's something that I learned along the way. When I was depressed and I'm counting the ceiling and counting the fucking what do we call that in the ceiling, the not the freckles. Oh, I can't believe I just said that. Freckles. Could have been my freckles, man. and I'm counting the popcorn on the ceiling. It I was wondering what everybody else was doing. Why I lost my job, lost the girlfriend, lost the car, lost the condo, lost it all, and I still woke up as me. I did, and the days were going to go by. The sun really doesn't care that much about your feelings. It's still going to rise. It's still going to give you a new day, a new perspective. That's what rest is, to heal what you did already yesterday and give you a new day, today, the present. I love my life. Yes, I love this life, this skin of mine, these little muscles and beard and everything that's me. I'm like, it gets to be me. It keeps me safe at night. I can sleep, and it keeps me away from the sun. I get a little tan, and it keeps me strong. I get to go for a swim. Robert Greene was saying it. He's like, you don't fucking know what you got, bro. We take it all for granted. He's like, he had a stroke. Luckily, his wife was in the car and noticed he was getting a stroke. He didn't even know he was getting stroked out. He can't swim anymore. He not only get to live, he almost died, but it took away his powers. The whole left side, he can't use it. Great writer of the world. All he wants to do is go for his swims because it used to make him feel so good. And there's something in your life that used to make you feel so good. That's why I was DJing last night, because it makes me feel so good. It makes me feel like I'm 5 years old again, and I'm happy, truly happy. This is my happy place. This is why I come to Koh Chang. This is why I stay at Lonely Beach, because in my whole world of chaos, and in the world where my parents were getting divorced, or I was getting depressed, or my life wasn't working out in my favor, guess what? Guess what? I started to live. I started to say, well, for sure, the worrying ain't going to change the outcome. For sure, if I don't do anything, nothing will change. If you don't change, nothing changes. And let's get busy living instead of dying. My friends are already dead. They can't borrow some more money. They can't go get a loan. They can't be on the beach with me. And in their honor, I said, let's do it, Your Honor. Let's honor them in their lives, that they could have been here with me. They would have been telling me happy birthday for sure. Hey, Mark, it's Terry. Terry Z. My voice is low like this, and just want you to have a happy birthday, my friend. And cheers to you. Cheers, cheers. Always cheersing. Or how about Chris Sua'apia? To be pissing in a trash can on Las Vegas Boulevard on Fremont Street with the cops behind him, and he looked over at me with the fucking contacts that make you look like a reptile and didn't even flinch. And I have a picture. It's one of my favorite pictures of him, but he gave two shits less. Cops behind him pissing in public, eyes looking like he's from fucking Thriller. I couldn't fucking believe it. My favorite stories of these people. Who was the other one? Damon Reeder. Come in, Mark. I'm gonna be at your event. Give me a sticker. Let me put it on my ukulele. I would kill to have that ukulele. I'm sure his daughter wants to keep it, but it has my sticker on it. So I would love to have a piece of his life, and these people that have come into my lives, even the new people that I meet from all the different countries, the Miles of England and Nick from Scotland, and who else has influenced me this whole time? Jody from Wales. These men showed up in my lives and showed me that other men have been through the struggle too and made it through. They're here with me, so something must give, and it's not gonna be me. I'm not giving up on my life. I'm not giving up on my weed. I'm not giving up on my dreams. And it's simple put, even if I have to put the weed down, I'm not giving up on my dreams. And even if I have to put the masturbation down, I'm not giving up on my dreams. If I have to do anything at all, I'm going to give myself a chance, bro. I'm going to give my life a chance. We talked about giving love a chance. You say, oh, I've been so hurt. I've never been so hurt before. Well, guess what? It's not your last dog. Oh, I'm never going to get another dog again. It's not your last dog. Dogs teach you that things aren't permanent. They're not having the lifespan as you. 10, 12, 15 years, that's the average span of a dog and a cat. And you're trying to keep them around like they're going to be forever pets. They're not your babies. They're just fur babies. And they're not going to last forever. But you're going to have another cat again. You're going to have another dog again. You're going to love again. No matter what you do in this life, bro, you're always going to have an again. And until it ends, this end game right here, your last moments and pieces and strategies, you're waking up and you're in the game of your life. It is a fucking full on trip. It is fully interactive. The colors are badass. They're more vivid than 4K, 5K because they're real. Looking at the real phosphorescence in the leaves instead of through a screen. Um, really feeling the sun on my skin instead of watching someone else on the beach, watching a video of someone doing something. I'm actually making the videos. I'm not posting them because I'm actually living. I rather live over post. I rather be outside than lie. Lie down in some place on a couch inside on my comfortable. We're so comfortable, and on my comfortable aircon, I need air conditioning, and it's like you're not alive. Come take a cold shower from rainwater and then go to bed with a couple fans on you. It keeps me vitalized. You're talking like cold plunges and pushing your boundaries because for sure your comfort zone is killing you. And I just talked about my buddies living their lives, and my friends are talking about I love you living your blessed life, and TJ Saint and all these other things. Bro, I could run out of money. I still have to be me. You know, I still have to endure myself. I still have to. The book Endure, I wrote the book Endure. You can go buy it on Amazon Kindle, my experience in prison, but I'm not in prison anymore. And I make sure that I push down the walls, that I don't live with a lock. My friend's like, do you lock your door? No. Padlocks make me nervous. I couldn't believe I was behind a padlock, kind of like a dog or a storage or a shed. Yeah, they had a key to my life. And the whole time I had keys to my own life. And that's what I realized in prison. Like, man, you better get busy. It pissed me off, honestly. It fired me up. Let's use that pain as fuel, bro. Turn pain into fuel because it's a fucking motivator, bro, to say, oh shit, I can't be free on Thailand anymore. No more staring at tits on the beach. No more eating what I want to eat. Um, Trapped behind a lock and key. The fuck? No, hell nah, dog. I'm gonna do this. And it almost taken away from you too. It's almost like your dream or a woman or a goal. It's right there in front of you. Smell that finish line. Get across it. Feel what it feels like to be a winner of somebody that completes something. And you don't have to be Michael Phelps, bro. You don't need fucking 8 gold medals in the Beijing Olympics. This isn't to beat Mark Spitz's record, bro. No, 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 no. This isn't that kind of thing at all. I'm talking about initiation, initiative, ignition, the shit that fucking gets you to do the thing that makes you do. Hey, your brain will make you fucking pick up a cigarette and start fucking harming yourself. Your brain will fucking tell you that that beer is going to solve your problems. All right, it's going to say, hey man, you always need a coffee in the morning instead of a walk. And that's what we do. We're creatures of comfort. We want to remain the same, and I'm trying to tell you that is not my name. That is not what Mark Sanarno the Sixth was born to do. If I get all these visions and I write down all these cool phrases, and marketing is always popping off my head and looking at advertising, I get what Dana White is saying. I've always looked at ads since I was a fucking kid and go, really? They spent how much money on this ad for the Super Bowl? I could have made a better ad. Instead of being a cocky motherfucker, I got into advertising. I got into marketing. I created reliable models. I needed more pretty girls with pretty faces with a torso wearing my design and getting all her followers to like mine and to have some kind of movement into the ocean, go, hey, I'm alive. And no one's saying anything back, but I kept walking towards the light and I screamed further till it echoed back to other people started echoing and go, man, I love that design, or I saw you on that video, or keep up the good work. Hey, send me one of those boom baby booms. I need some morning motivation, brother. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do motivated juice. We're gonna do calm CBDs. We're gonna fucking positivity pebbles. I mean, I'm not going to let my feelings stop me. They like to waste my time. I'm not going to let my emotions get all hurt, butt hurt, and then I waste more of my life on some depression and overweight. Not going to happen. I'm going to stay on my diet. I'm going to stay on my fasting. I'm going to keep losing this weight. I'm going to keep feeling great. I'm going to keep my health a priority, physical and mental and financial, and just live my life to the best of my ability. My new passion, my new goals, and I got to go write this down because I do my goals. I'm going to tell you what they are. I'm going to do them from everybody. I told you I would. My new goal is to interact with people better. I know I can be an asshole. There's some people's energy I don't want to mix with. We all choose, we pick and choose who we light up with and who annoys us and who's on our side and who's against us. We know what time it is, man. Machiavelli techniques are going on around you all the time, and so is everybody else's ego, and so is everybody's narcissism. It's all fucking dark triad of a bunch of things that is wrong in me and is wrong with you, mostly saints perfectly imperfect. But the amount of energy that we have, the amount of time that we have, for sure in your biological clock, you only got 12 hours a day because the other ones are shut off. Half your day is already gone. You're like, what are you saying, Bar? Well, you got to sleep for 8, and you're going to probably shit, shower, and shave. So there goes the other 4 hours. There's things that you have to do every day that's going to take up your time. Let's say the shit, shower, shave was another hour, and then you went to eat was another hour, then you went to travel was another 2 hours down and back, and boom, there goes the 4 hours. That's 12 hours that just disappeared like a fucking fart in the wind. And that's what I'm starting to see time as. It's like I don't even watch movies anymore. I watch a lot of YouTube videos, but I don't have time for a 4 hour Napoleon movie. I'm not here to be entertained, and then I can't get that 4 hours back. I'm at 44. I'm knocking on heaven's door. This is the peak of my civilization. Do my genetics go on to the future? Do my ideas actually make it out there? Will I have breath in my lungs to complete the mission that I'm on? It's that simple. And I don't know if you have a mission. I don't know if you're wishing. I don't know if you're praying. I don't know if you're writing down goals. But I'm telling you what, death is an even player. I don't care old, young, rich, poor. It's the most even thing that happens to all of us and human beings, insects, plants, and life alike. We're lucky. We're lucky to have it. It's time that we treat it like a blessing instead of a lesson. It's time that we honor the ability to even breathe. This isn't that I'm more spiritual than other people. I'm not no fucking super empath. I don't claim to be any of the fucking categories. I am labelless. I am human like you. And I get to wake up either in my healthy body, in my healthy mind, or not. I get to wake up with a healthy financial bank account or not. I get to engage myself and put myself in positions to meet new people. And I was just sitting with Miles. I said, Miles, I would have never met you, bro, if you didn't help me at that ATM that day. I had no idea you were coding. And if you weren't working on your dream, I wouldn't have seen my dream, and me and you wouldn't be collaborating right now. It's just the limited snippets of events. But for sure, you got to make moves. You got to play chess too. This is chess, not checkers, bro. This is the real deal, Holyfield. This is your real life. And you can really live your life, or you can really stay in comfort and sedated and overweight and confused and emotional and depressed and taking pharmaceuticals and self-harming and self-sabotaging. You can do it till you're fucking dead. Just like my friends. You can do it to the day you die. And that is totally up to you. No one's going to stop you. No one's going to smack the cookies out of your hands. No one's going to snatch the remote from you. And no, you're not going to snatch the phone out of my hands. You're not going to snatch this life out of mine. You're not going to tell me no. So you don't want me spinning at your fucking stupid ass fucking half empty fucking bar, bro? I'm here fucking all the time supporting, and you want to fucking wag your finger at me? You want to get aggressive? Well, I'm not going to get aggressive with people. I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of me breaking you over my knee, and you know what time it is. Uh, um, yeah, bro, I'm gonna just go around the corner and DJ and get really make myself happy. Ignore the haters. There's people that aren't in my corner. I don't wish them ill will, bro. I ain't got time for that, bro. I don't have time for it. I literally don't have the time. Shout out to the Palomino Club, fully, fully nude live bar, full bar, full nude, full bar, baby. I made these bags, man, and I traveled the world with this bag, and right now I got my goals in it. A special moment's about to occur because every time you write down goals, they happen. This isn't a sheet of paper. This is a magic wand. And there's a lot of people that don't believe. And you want to know my secret? It was the goal list. And the reason it was the secret is because, one, it gets you oriented, right? Because then you have to sit here and concentrate. But two, I started to see that my dreams could come true. Anything that I write on this list, and I mean anything, I could put something wild like Machu Picchu, bitch, it's gonna happen. And I started to shock me. Literally, this thing's scary, bro. Especially like the blue moon manifest. Everything almost to the T about with having my baby. You know what I mean? What came true, and I was shocked, bro. Shocked. Not even shocked. Shocked, bro. Like you shake yourself. You're like, I can't believe I'm stepping over this mountain, and that's Machu Picchu over the hill. You don't know what's over the hill, and you're not over the hill. You're not over the hill till you're in the grave, and that's the last hill, bro. That's the last hill you gotta climb. That's the last hill. That's the last hurrah. That's fucking your boy Custard's last stand. This is one of my last stands. So if I got another year of my life, how do I make it right? How do I do right by people? How to do right by myself, and how to do right by this life? And that's exactly what we're gonna get into. So let me find another fresh slice of a dream. I'm already looking at it like a dream. It's like looking at a passport. You're like, wow, what cool adventures are about to come happen now? What challenges am I going to meet? What in our hero's journey will we see? I don't know. I'm about to find out. And so are you. Goals 2024. Simple put, bro. Simple put. It's not that hard. Got life goals, but always and forever, start a family. Get websites up. Keep fasting. See a psychologist. I'm not afraid. I want to have the most healthiest life I can. Um, Build a home. Buy the bungalows. That kind of goes hand in hand, but they're two separate things. What can I make with this next year? I just traveled the world for this last year. I mean, literally. I mean, there's not really many things I want to see. Um, Fluent in every language. That means more concentration when I speak to people and I'm near them, just picking up even German or whatever. Ich sprechen Deutsch. Ich lieben, mein Lieben. What was the other one that was, what did he say? Alles Guten. Alles Guten, I mean happy birthday. I remember that one. Let's get it, bro. Let's get this life. Let's get the most out of it, bro. Let's tune it up. Let's tune it in. Let's fire on all cylinders. I'm sitting here fit. I cut the sugars. I made myself into a reality. I got out of a toxic relationship, or hopefully, I'm still standing, even though this person would love to see me burn. It just shows me that how different of approach I took in with my life, where I no longer want to harm. I want to heal. And I'm not just trying to heal myself. This isn't some pathological entitlement, right? This is literally the experiment. That if I go to see Terry Prince and hear him talk about love and sing, imagine love, imagine peace, and here on earth, imagine love, and telling me that worry wasn't going to change the outcome, and being that 24-year-old just worried as fuck, bro, like my life ain't happening, I'm getting depressed, my money ain't right, I ain't right inside, and to sit here calmly, sober, and happy, like, I can't believe I made it this year. I was completely underfunded. I was crashing on people's couches. Plans didn't go right. Things went wrong, and I was already overweight. I just got out of jail. I was sleeping out of my car, swinging for the fences and missing. And even now, every miss is another opportunity to swing. Even now, You don't want me to DJ? I'll just go around the corner, bro. You don't want me to buy these bungalows? There's another one down the street. You don't want to love me? Somebody will. And that's it, bro. If the glove don't fit, you ought to quit. Just quit the bullshit, man. Quit the habits, right? You know what I mean? Those are the things that are really occupying most of your time and resources. There's got to be something that you're going to the convenience store for, and it's not convenient. It's costing you a lot, not only financially but timely manners. You know, this is such a resource, and a lot of people would like to sit there spinning it up in their head like it's going to heal. The one chick that was explaining healthy relationships is like, I'm the queen of overthinking, overanalyzing, and I wrote this book. She's like, I got a doctorate in it. Anybody want to match me? Let's go, bitch. Like, yes, bitch. Yes, bitch. You're alive, bitch. Come on, bitch. Get the best out of this bitch ass world. That's how I feel. It just pumps me up. And I tell people when I got this motorbike accident that I'm on borrowed time. I wasn't going under a truck down there in Bang Bao, bro. The first day, first hour on this island, I didn't know nobody. I didn't know how to ride a motorbike, and to this day, I still don't ride motorbikes. People are losing their lives. But we're telling the drunk girl, fucking put the bike away, but she's just still going on about what you're gonna do instead of actually doing it. You're fucking monologuing. All the villains monologue, and then the hero gets free. He unties himself and fucking does some business. Untie yourself and do some business. Get busy with your life. For sure, the other people aren't. For sure, the 80%. 90% of men aren't going to approach a beautiful woman. You're for sure not going to get dates. My buddy's going on a fucking, hasn't been on a date in 7 years. 1 hour later, nope, she's not for me. Fuck. We're not going to get anywhere at this rate. 7 years, every 7 years, you do not have 7 years to wait. What took so long? Why are you not more active? Well, she doesn't work out. Well, you're active in the gym. You should have got 7 dates by now, not 7 years. And everybody just on borrowed time, like, yeah, I'll do that next year. There is no fucking next year. It's right here, right now, my birthday, and I'm writing it down. I've always thought about seeing a psychologist. So I was like, you know what? If I don't want to be the narcissist, then I got to see the psychologist. I will have no fear in facing myself and amping myself up. You said you wanted to be better with people. Let's do it. I'm doing it right now. See a psychologist? Cool. Um, treat people better. Is that a shirt or what? Treat people better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. That's what I thought. Mm-hmm. Just treat each other better, man. Get the most out of this life. I'm juicing it. I want the juice worth the squeeze. If I'm going to squeeze myself, if I'm going to put myself in tight situations, if I'm going to go beyond my bank account and go beyond my comprehension and take risk all the fucking time, what's going to happen? What's happening? Food in every language. Let's get some Thai out here. Let's get some Spanish. Spanish has been on the list my fucking whole life. 10 plus years, 15 years, still haven't fluent in it. I wouldn't mind getting my Finnish on. That's one of the hardest languages in the world, but we write these things because they're hard. We're going to push our brains. Nitakulu, huvaquitos, namor. What else do I need to work on? I wouldn't mind that Portuguese. Tu fala português. Makes me happy. Um, become DJ Saint. Yup. That was so much fun last night to become a kid again and have my passions and reignite me, and I'll be alive and I can zone out and forget the haters and things that fucking try to tear me down. Start a family, build a hoe. Those two are gonna go together. Even buy a bungalow. All these things kind of go hand in hand. Buy the bungalows. Find an investor. Got to get the dream, build a home with my own hands. Okay, keep fasting. 3 to 11. No sugar. And my pen ran out. but I meant it. My dreams didn't run out. My pen can. That's all right. I'll get another pen when we ain't done with this list and get websites up and making money. It's not enough to just get them up. I did that last year after Machu Picchu. Start a family. That means um, build build a friendship first, Mark. You're in such a rush this time. Build a friendship first. There we go. So I need a new pen. I need new dreams, and they ain't gonna happen if you don't fucking write them down. I'm telling you now. This is my secret to success, and if you even call it success, this is my herbs and spices. This is the secret 12 herbs and spices and the secret recipe right here. It's just talking to myself. Will I see again? We are always running for the thrill of it, thrill of it. Always pushing on the summer, feeling it, feeling it. It surrounds me that I can be who I want to be and engage in anything that I want to engage in. So if I want to get engaged, I can get engaged. If I want to engage myself, I choose to. I'm the one that chooses the workouts. I'm the one that chooses the fasting. I'm the one that chooses the sugar. Put myself in the driver's seat. Smoking this bomb ass weed. Feeling on this body. Feeling on myself. Feeling like myself. And loving myself. Loving my health. You know? Loving my mentality. Loving my perspective, loving my ability to fucking pull myself out. I'm not sitting there drinking at the fucking corner store with everybody, and they know that. I'm gonna go eat a healthy meal, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give myself a haircut. I'm gonna feel fresh to death. Ain't nobody dope as me. I feel so fresh and so fresh and so clean, clean. I'm gonna wear one of my favorite outfits. I'm gonna wear a shirt that I made myself, and that's how I'm going to live my life, all by choice and decisions. And you got to make your own. This is my life, homie. You decide yours. But for sure, you can't get there unless you choose where you're going to go. And that's real talk. I always tell people, well, if you got on a boat, you wouldn't get on it if you didn't know its destination. You wouldn't get on a plane unless you know where you were landing. And you might not know what the landing looks like, but you're going to get on that plane. Buy the ticket, take the trip, boldly go. This is where we're all on it for, from Space Track to Nanu Nanu to my birthday. Oh my god, dog. Holy shit, that doesn't even really sink in, bro. I'm just fucking sitting here high as a kite in the fucking jungle around the world and just traveled the world and didn't think I was gonna make it, but here I am, still alive, still got a heartbeat, and with this heartbeat, I'm gonna make it meet these goals. And that's my morning motivation. If you got anything out of this, do like, share, subscribe below. Don't forget to put peace into the world. Don't forget to put some love into the world. Love them all. Enemies, frenemies, people that don't understand you. They need it too. This is not a beat up session. This is an infomercial of you can do what you put your mind to. You just got to put your mind to it just to do it. Nike. That's life. And this is my 44 years of life. Francis Mark Santano the 6th. I'm out. Peace.